Hi everyone, welcome back to Paul's Learning Hub. Today we are going to discuss something about future tense. From the timeline, it is very clear future tense indicates the actions or events which are yet to happen. In other words, we can say the actions or events still not happened, but it is expected to happen or going to happen very soon. Such verb forms can be denoted by future tense through simple future, future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous. Here, through this video, we are going to discuss each one of them in detail. Before going to the video, if anybody have still not watched our previous videos, means the videos about tense part 1 and 2, where we describe about present tense and past tense, please first watch them and come back for the third video.
Let us begin the future tense with simple future. The rule for writing simple future is that subject plus will or shall plus the first form of the verb plus object. Just like he will go to Delhi tomorrow or I shall reach Jammu at 5 o'clock. From the given timeline, it can be understood that simple future tense happens completely in future. The most common doubt for most of the students is that where we have to use will and where we have to use shall. Traditional English grammar prescribes that shall is to be used with first person subjects I and we and will with all other subjects. However, in contemporary English, this rule is totally ignored or avoided and will is used with all type of subjects. Please note it, in contemporary English, will can be used along with all type of subjects. The simple future tense is used first to express fact about the future. Just like I shall be 18 next week or it will be called by November. Or second, to talk about what we think will happen in the future. Like, for example, I expect he will become the next president, or it will probably rain tomorrow. In a third occasion, when we decided to do something at the time of speaking, just like I will have a cup of tea, please, or he is in a meeting, okay, I will wait. And in a fourth occasion, we use it to express a strong intention to do something. For example, I will take mother to the doctor. We will take the red shirt. And so on. Second, future continuous tense. The rule for writing future continuous is that subject plus shall or will plus be plus the ing form of the verb plus object. For example, he will be going to Paris tomorrow. See, from the given timeline, it is very clear. This tense is used to describe an event or action that will occur over a period of time at a certain point in the future or a specific point in the future. We use future continuous tense first of all to talk about actions which will be in progress at some time in the future. Just like this time tomorrow, I will be enjoying the cricket match in the stadium. And do not come at 6 o'clock. I will be taking swimming lessons at the time. Here the future actions that is mentioned here, which is going to take place in the future. And similarly, in second occasion, we use it to talk about planned actions or actions expected to happen. Just like he will be meeting us at noon tomorrow or they will be staying for a week. And in a third occasion, we will use it to express a polite question. Just like will you be staying here tonight? Or will you be going to the gym today? Then comes future perfect tense. The rule for writing future perfect tense is that subject plus will or shall plus have plus the third form of the verb plus object. Just like by August, Arun will have earned a lot of money, or he will have left for London before you reach. The future perfect is used to express an action which is expected to be completed by a certain time in the future. It can be very easily understood from the given timeline for future perfect tense. Like, by the time you reach the station, the train will have left, or take the book tomorrow, I will have read it by then. And our fourth topic is future perfect continuous tense. The rule for writing it is that subject plus will or shall plus have been plus ing form of the verb plus object. For examples, he will have been staying in London for 5 years by this time next year, or by next year he will have been living here for 20 years. The future perfect continuous tense is used to talk about an action that is continuous before some point in the future, before some certain point in the future. For examples, by next May, he will have been teaching here for 7 years. Or by August, Aaron will have been saving money for 6 months. It can be easily understood from the timeline for this tense as given here. And now let us recall what we have seen here through this video, mainly the rules for writing all 4 future tenses. First one, simple future tense, we will write as subject plus will or shall plus the first form of the verb plus object. And in future continuous, along with shall or will, we will use be plus the ing form of the verb. And in future perfect, along with will or shall, we have to write have and the third form of the verb. And in future perfect continuous, along with will or shall, it will be have been plus the ing form of the verb. And this is all about tenses and its uses. Thanks for watching the video. It is me, Vipin Paul, signing off.